Top of the morning to you ladies. This is Spectre 531. Yes, in case you haven't noticed, I have been watching a lot of Jacksepticeye lately. And not to mention the fact, good old St. Patrick's Day is coming up soon. So, yeah, of course I had to don this bad boy here today. And, yes, let's talk about the other big elephant in the room. Besides me, you can actually see more of my room now. Yeah, I told you it was a war zone, okay? Don't judge me, okay? Look, I told y'all this, alright? Don't be trying to act like, oh my god, Spectre's room is dirty. Yeah! I mean, how many times does he have to tell you the same thing? But also, what you can see is my PS4 game collection over there. I have not played half of those yet. Okay, but I'm going to. Just been busy with work and all this and that. Okay, but let me talk to y'all about something because I know I'm a day late. I am so sorry, but I went to work yesterday. Supposed to get off at 5, ended up getting off at 11 at night, and it was way too late for me to put something good out for you. So anyway, because my brain was shot and I was like, oh wow, okay, I can't even think of anything to talk about with these folks now. Well, here we go. It's a day late, but I promise you it's going to be one of our more serious talks as normal, okay? This is the Sunday thing coming to you on Monday. Like I said, I'm sorry, but anyway, let's continue. My friends, okay, I can only talk to you about from what I know about experience, okay? And frankly, this is if you're a single child from a single parent home, okay? Because that's what I am, essentially. I came from a single parent home. You already know that my mother was my best friend. I love her to death, and still to this day I think about her like crazy. A lot of times I'll admit it, I start crying. You see tear streaks down the mask and everything because she really was my best and only friend that I had, physically there with me. And the one thing that we as only children to single parent homes, because see, I don't know how it is to be a sibling and everything, because see, the love gets divided and it's like, well, I care for mom this much, so you should care the remaining, wow, okay, jacking up words here, y'all. See, Spectre's still the same. Alright, you should love her the remaining amount and this, that, and the other, but in actuality, that same mother should be getting 200, 300, 400% of the love because of the fact that she had that many children. But mind you, not all parents are good parents. Okay, I know this, you know this. We might as well get over this hump here, okay? Not all parents are good parents, and mine was an exceptional parent. I loved her to death. And still do, no pun intended. But I just want to stress to you all how hard your parent has it being a single parent, okay? Because that one parent, they have to take on both roles. That's of the mom and the dad. Because no matter who you are in this world, you have a mother and a father, okay? Even if it's from a test tube. And I'm sorry to put it that way because that sounds so demeaning, but I'm serious, okay? You all have a mother and a father. And one person trying to do both roles, trying to fill both roles, that is a very, very hard thing to do. Okay? Now, if you had a mom or a dad that's doing it single, they are trying to fill both roles for you. They're trying to get you through things. They're trying to help you be successful in this world. My friends, let me tell you something. If anything happens to them, like they pass away or end up in traction or anything like that, but you know that they tried their best and they weren't abusive to you or anything like that, my friends, you owe them. You owe them your success. Okay? If you had a bomb ass mom or a kick ass dad and, you know, they unfortunately lost their life or way of living, you owe them that success, okay? Which means, because mind you, I know there's a lot of us out there that go out, we try our damn best, and still we get pushed down back to nothing, back to ground zero. I know this for a fact because, damn it, I've been there so many times. And I'm still going through it right to this day. But the one thing I know I can control, that I am controlling because of just pure, utter respect for my one and only mother, I'm not doing drugs. I will not smoke weed. I will not get into alcohol because I know I will overindulge and then I'll become less than nothing. And that's not saying that those of you who do indulge in it are less than nothing, but I'm saying from my personal perspective, I know that I will overindulge and then I will be just absolutely nothing. I'll be less than a bum on the street because I owed her some success. And so far, that's the only thing I'm succeeding in right now, is staying sober, staying on top of my mental game right now. And that's one thing I can control, that I'm going to keep on controlling just for her sake. Because there are times I feel like, damn, I wonder how it is to be high. Because you know what, maybe I can get out of this wretched life in the form of a dream or something to that degree. This is what I think sometimes, you all. And I know all of you probably thought it at one point or another, because hell, it's perfectly normal for you to think about committing suicide. You just don't harp on it. That's what they teach you in psychology and everything. It is 100% fine for you to think about things like suicide and ending ending where you're at now and going on to the next section and everything like that. It's perfectly normal to feel that way. And though I don't like saying that I'm normal, the truth of the matter is that in that aspect, I am. So, yes, it's perfectly normal for me to feel like, wow, I wonder what it would be like if I did take a few belts of a drink or, clock out of here and be high for a minute and all this and that. But I know my problem already. Because hell, look at me. I can tell by what I get the major enjoyment out of food that I know I'm going to be like really spaced out and overindulging in the alcohol and everything else that I mentioned, okay? Now, I'll tell you, in the past I have had medication that had a narcotic in it because I had a surgery at one point. But after one of those pills, because it just put me straight to sleep, I was just gone. I mean, literally, I was just gone. I got in bed before it turned into this mountain of stuff here. I got into bed and I was just sleeping. I didn't wake up till like maybe 2 or 3 in the morning. And I was looking around, hobbling around and everything. I'm like, oh, snap. I can't do that one no more. And I didn't. I just dealt with the pain. It eventually went away and then I was fine. So, I know my limitations. My friends, you have to learn yours as well. And like I said, you owe it to your single parents that you know did their absolute best for you. You owe them your success. And that is one debt you should definitely try your best to pay. So on that note, Corner Dwellers, I know it got really serious right here, but you know me. I have to be serious with you all because, damn it, if I don't, then everybody would think life is just a complete joke. Okay, I want you all to know that Spectre loves you to joke with you and tell you the truth at all times because that's who we are. You know, I love y'all enough to, you know, hang out, be cool and everything, but I'm also love you enough to embrace you and tell you what the real deal is because that's what it really takes. Now, those of you who have two parents, I personally can't speak on it, but I'm sure that's pretty much the same, except you got a double dosage of, you know, love coming your way. So, on that note, my corner dwellers, this is Spectre 531. Also, I'm sorry, I'm like real nasally right now, but when I was thinking about Mom, I started, you know, the whole tears flowing like waterfalls again. So I'm sorry, but anyway, okay, once again, because I know that this is like my 10th time saying it, this is Spectre 531 fading away.